I know the mic. Pick that up.
Okay. Oh, the blanket!
Whoops. Chocolate.
Oh my god.
Careful your hot chocolate.
Look at that. It's so pretty.
It's so soft.
Oh my god.
Careful your hot chocolate. Oh my god, you're gonna spill that. I swear you're gonna spill it.
Not spill it, but I almost dipped the blanket in it. That would be a sin. Oh my god. Look at the inside.
I'd immediately tell Kirsten.
Look at this blanket. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, wow. I look so big. Look at the camera. I look rich with this blanket.
This is dry clean only.
I told you we can literally never wash this.
It is 100% polyester.
I don't care. It's so beautiful. I have never had a blanket so fancy in my life.
All right.
I'm so obsessed with blankets.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And a happy Hanukkah, too.
Home Alone, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
No. Home Alone's different.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
COVID.
You're dead.
I hate it when people make that stupid joke and I just did it. I literally hate that.
That was pretty bad. I might have to take this down.
Unzip it. I asked you. Dude,
dying.
I said, should we not have the fireplace on? Are you going to get too hot?
That's all right. I'm going to sport the look.
I didn't even know you had a t-shirt on. Surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
Hey, by the way, welcome to Just Us and Sometimes Other People. That's your line.
Line!
Episode 9.
Episode 9! That was terrible.
That was really bad.
Was
I could have
awful.
tried a little bit harder to make it sound like it came from far away. But I was obviously episode 9.
Whatever, it's fine.
It is fine.
So
you know why?
Because
I have this fancy blanket and these fancy nails.
Yeah, I just want to start the show off by giving a huge shout out to Kirsten and Eli
for our Christmas party.
They sent us this Christmas present / thank you gift. It is very nice. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And of course, as always, we are more than happy to help with anything that you guys need.
Well, for me, this is more of a Christmas gift. I don't want to accept the fact that it's a thank you gift, and I'll tell you why. But it's because I don't tell us why. Tell the people why. You don't have to say thank you to your friends, for supporting you.
That's true. That's very true.
And that's it. We just care. So there's no reason to say thank you because that's how we genuinely feel.
Toast to friendship.
Toast to that. Toast to friendship.
Friends, guys.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's really hot.
Yeah, I was just going to say I barely had a sip. I got the marshmallow and the white chocolate drizzle, though.
Nice.
And just a splash of the cocoa was very sinful.
It was perfect. The perfect mix-up.
I do wish I had water though. So on one of our breaks, I'm gonna have to grab some water.
Yeah, I could use some of that too. Yeah, episode 9.
9, bro.
We changed settings yet again on you people.
Yeah.
We are in front of our fireplace and our Christmas tree. We figure Christmas time, let's support the holiday.
Yeah. Merry Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this blanket.
I feel
Like I would literally sleep by myself in one of the rooms just so I could sleep with this blanket because the dogs, there's no way. No animals on this blanket ever.
Ever. Like this blanket needs to be folded up.
Which is why
re-vacuum sealed.
Yeah, if you're ever like, babe, where are you? And I'm behind a closed door, it's just so I can use this blanket. So don't do that thing where you just bust through a door and let the dogs in.
And go, oh yeah. Like the Kool-Aid Man?
Yes.
Dang.
Is it weird that I'm petting them?
It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird.
It's so freaking soft. I'm not like, I feel like I'm probably overdoing it, but it really is soft.
Yeah. Well, Kirsten, you did well. You did well because she's obsessed.
Yes, obviously. Wow, it's kind of creepy how obsessed I am with this blanket. It's very creepy.
Oh.
Sorry.
When in Rome.
Yeah, when in Rome. Speaking of Rome, we've been talking about our next vacation recently. Sorry, is it okay that I bring that up?
Yeah, you already brought it up.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you not want to talk about it?
No, it's fine.
Because we don't have to give them any details.
Well, the FEMA part we don't need to talk about.
Oh, right. I wasn't going to say anything about that.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to say anything about that. Okay. Anyways, we've just been talking about like, if we could afford it, what would we do? Type vacations, so we can set that goal, and then get as close to it as possible, But I told him, I said those commercials that you see of those huts that are in the middle of the water, that's where I want to go. I don't know where it is, but I want to go there. For some reason, I thought it was Bali. I don't know why.
I'm sure they do it.
Well, yeah, they probably do it in so many places.
Yeah.
You just happen to find one in the Maldives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it looks so nice. I mean, you'd be pretty close to some of the other, it's pretty close to other people. The house,
it's not
the little
any
huts.
different than a hotel room.
But yeah, you're still further away than you would be from like in a hotel room. And I'm sure they have like, I wonder if they have like noise rules, timeframes, whatever. But thinking of COVID, if that's still a thing whenever we go on this vacation, they might try to space people out more just because of that.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's what I want to do. I want to be in a hut in the middle of the ocean. Bathroom and a bed.
That way you can just get up out of bed.
But all inclusive. So like, not necessarily like you get this one person that just only pays attention to you. I don't know how it works there, but
it's just everything is included. That's all it means.
Yeah.
So
well, in the video,
it's not like you all of a sudden have a servant.
Well, but in the video, that's what they kept making it look like. They kept making it look like you had your own person that would just be there for you anytime you wanted a drink or something.
Like room service thing.
Yeah, but just the way the commercial made it seem like like I assumed that that's not what you actually get, but that's what the commercial made it seem like.
Right.
So, but anyways, that's what I want. I want mimosas all day. I don't want to have any agenda. I could literally just live in the water for a whole week. That's my dream.
What was cool about it, outside of being all inclusive,
I would breathe underwater if I could.
But you get unlimited access to any of the non-motorized like water activity type things. So like paddle boards and stuff like that. And then and there's like smaller like what are they? sandbanks or whatever.
Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
was in La La Land
Anyway,
with
there's
my
a bunch of those
marshmallows.
that are spread out around out there, and you can go to those and
Oh yeah, they have
hang out.
some of their bungalows are like on the island instead of like out in the huts over the water.
Mhm.
And like I'm having a hard time because the bungalows on the island are a little bit more secluded from other people. Or they make it look that way because you have all the trees and
Yeah.
the stuff separating you, you know. So I don't know. That's kind of what makes it appealing is you can wake up and you can just wake up to the beach,
Mhm.
But I think honestly though, I'd rather wake up to literally being above water. It's very euphoric,
Mhm.
you know.
I'm sure it's probably really nice listening to the water too.
That would literally be the best sleep of my life.
Right? I mean,
Yep.
it probably would. I mean, because there's also a spa, so you
My God.
get part of that too.
We have to do it. Even if we have to save up for 2 years to do it.
Yep, we'll have to start saving. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And we were talking about, I think, with Sarah and Jim and Megan and Jeremiah doing like a family vacation. So that'll whenever we do that too,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be a lot of fun. Stay somewhere, have a good time with the fam.
They suggested
Tennessee, right?
I think the first thought that came to mind was Tennessee because everybody's thinking there's all kinds of things to do in Tennessee, for the Gatlinburg area um and the fact that it's kind of in between. I mean, it's closer to us, but it's not really halfway, is it? I don't know, but it's
a little less.
It's just a way for
than
both.
halfway for
It's
us.
like everybody's putting in the same amount of effort to get there. You know what I mean? Am I making any sense right now?
Yes, both
Okay.
people have to drive to get there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But the more I think about it, the more I almost want to try somewhere new. I went to Tennessee when I was in high school and I stayed in Pigeon Forge, which is near Gatlinburg, I think.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And, you know, I haven't really been to other places. Been to Chicago. It's very close for them. That would be a really long drive for us. I don't really want to do that. But you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
At least one of us does.
So, sorry, I was trying to look
I have
up
no
how
idea.
far Gatlinburg was from here, and it's only 5 hours from us.
Well, I don't want to say that Tennessee is overdone because it's not overdone. I just meant for me, like I've stayed there once already. You and I spent a whole day there once.
And I hated
That
it,
was
honestly.
that was a terrible, terrible idea for us to spend a whole day while we're trying to be on the road.
I don't think we had intended it to last the entire day, though, because when we were on our way back from visiting South Carolina, looking at our apartment and things like that, and we decided that on the way back we had a little bit of time to kill, so we'd stop in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And boy, everybody had that idea.
Yes. So many freaking people there.
It was packed. It was like,
oh my gosh,
you couldn't even, like, sidewalks on either side going both ways.
I don't remember. Was it a holiday weekend?
Yeah, it was Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but maybe that's like a big weekend.
100 billion people there.
Yeah, there were so many people. So many people. And then we spent too much time there. I feel like my ears are plugged up. Don't know why though.
We didn't spend too much time there. We just spent.
I think we spent too much time there.
Oh, well, I mean, had we decided to not even go at all and just go home, we would have been home so much earlier instead of like 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, we got home so late because it was after that we decided to drive through the
Smokies.
Smokies.
Yeah. Well, we ended up
And that
having to
took
do that
us longer
anyway
than we wanted
because,
to.
yeah, that's true.
I can't remember why we had to drive through there.
The traffic.
Oh my God, that's
That was our way
crazy.
out. Yep.
And there was like no, you know how you had to pay to get into the Rocky Mountains?
Mm-hmm.
There was no, you didn't have to pay anything to drive through where we were.
I actually don't remember paying to get into the Rockies.
Yeah, didn't we?
I don't think we do. Kirsten and Eli, can you confirm that or deny that? Do you have to pay to get into Rocky Mountain National Park?
Maybe not. But they definitely stop you. You stop there and they ask you if you want a map and stuff like
I
that.
do remember getting a map from the ranger, but
Boy, the Rocky Mountains were beautiful, but it was a very difficult trip for me.
I'll say this though too, that when we were there, I kind of felt bad uh, after the wedding for two reasons. One, because I feel like we were a little bit more shy at the reception, and so we didn't really interact with anybody all that much. But the other part is when we went back to Kirsten and Eli's house after the reception, um, we pretty much just went right to sleep
Oh my
because we had
God.
to get up in the
I
morning to
know.
go to the park.
Yeah,
And I wish that we could have stayed up and hung
me
out with
too.
everybody longer,
Yeah, me too.
but I don't know.
I was gonna say something about. Oh, because you said that we were a little bit like quiet,
Mm-hmm.
a little more shy or whatever at the reception.
Yeah.
Um, but I also think that that was partly because they were the only ones I knew. You know, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
other than
Yeah.
Josh, there were a couple people there that I knew.
Right.
But
Yeah, that I
I
can
hadn't really
understand.
hung out with any of them at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure the first time I met Eli was when, his mom, that was when I met Eli and Kirsten. We
Yeah.
got a pizza and
Took them a pizza.
took them a pizza.
We took them a pizza and
I think that was
said
when I
hey.
met them.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well, that was also when I met Kirsten. That was the first time I had ever met her.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I think it's just because we didn't really know enough people there. And we're not always very good at being like social around people that we don't know.
That's
It's
true.
because we spend way too much time trying not to
Alone.
meet people. You do. I want to meet people. And you're like, how are we going to meet anybody? It's like, well, we almost had new best friends from the grocery store.
We had this conversation last week.
I'm just saying. It's still there. It's still very relative to me.
All right.
I need some water.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very good.
All right.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Kirsten and Eli's wedding.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
not wanting to meet people.
Yeah, but I think we trailed off from another story.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all we ever do when we come when we film these episodes. We go from one topic to the other without finishing the first topic.
Okay.
You weren't listening?
I was. I heard everything you said. I was just
Okay.
okay. Moving
Confused.
on.
Well, you talk then, because clearly I'm boring to you.
You're not boring. You're not
That's
boring at
what
all.
you just said.
It is not.
It is too.
Whatever. My mom and Jeff are coming down in
Yay!
T-minus 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't want to
Oh, that's okay.
release that while I was speaking.
Yep, they'll be here the eve of Christmas Eve.
Right.
Right. So the 23rd.
Yep. This will be my mom's first time down here. I don't know
And
if
Jeff's.
Well, Jeff's first time down here to visit us, but I don't know if it's his first time ever to South Carolina or not. That I don't know.
I don't either.
But I'm excited. We're gonna do Christmas dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We bought a ham.
Ham today.
That was an adventure.
Today was the first time I've ever had to buy a ham. And I didn't think that there was like a science to it. I'm going to sound so dumb, but you're in this with me.
Oh, 100%.
So, unless you want to tell the story. Okay. So we had talked to Jody, Jesse's mom, Mama J. What's up, Mama J?
Shout out to Mama. Hey, Mommy.
We were talking to her a week ago, last weekend.
Yes.
After we spent too much money at the grocery store. I think we did. We did. Yeah. We went a little over budget, but that's okay. Anyways, we talked to her and we were like, what do you guys want to do for Christmas dinner? You know? And she's like, turkey's good. And we were like, yeah, turkey's good. We just had turkey for Thanksgiving, but we could do turkey again. She goes, you know what? We did too. Let's do ham. I said, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest ham because that's what my mom always did. I don't know how my mom did it because apparently I never bothered to learn. So that's why this whole grocery trip was an experience. I just happened to we were like, okay, we're going to make our own ham. Weird. We're going to make our ham, because we make the turkey from when it's raw,
Yeah.
We thought that that's what we had to do for ham. And so I was like, we can get the stuff for a glaze, we can do this, yada, yada. And so we buy all the ingredients for the glaze and then we go to look for the ham. And the instructions or the ingredients list on the recipe I was looking at on Pinterest, whoopsies, freaked out there, said that you needed an 8-pound bone-in spiral cut ham. And I was like, okay. So we're looking and Jesse's like, babe, these are all pre-cooked. And I was like, oh no, what are we gonna do? They're all cooked? Like, man, we're gonna be so insufficient for Christmas dinner. We're gonna be those guys that just bought the pre-made, the box kit stuff. So I go up to the counter and I was like, their little meat counter, and I was like, sorry, I'm new at this. This is my first time doing a ham for Christmas dinner. And I was like, I need the recipe I found. Oh my God. I felt so basic when I asked this question. But I was just like, the ingredients or whatever the recipe I found said that you needed a bone-in ham, a spiral cut ham. And he was like, oh, well, those are already over in the pre-cooked section. And I looked at him like, but I didn't want a pre-cooked one. And he was like, well, that's the only way they can spiral the ham as if it's cured already and cooked or whatever. And I was like, oh, thanks. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed.
What she doesn't know, though, is the whole time that she was over at the counter, I was walking around looking at the different meats, pretending I didn't know her because I didn't want to be embarrassed also.
What? No, you didn't.
I did, yeah.
You mean you were embarrassed of me?
No, I was embarrassed for both of us that you had to ask the question, but I was also clueless to the situation.
Yeah, that means you were too embarrassed to be known that you were with me.
No.
But yeah,
no,
that's
no,
what that's totally what I'm taking from that.
No, I was trying to show everybody else that I wasn't just sitting over there trying to figure out what was going on with the ham. Like I was looking at the ham and then walking around.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing. That was a good
funny,
one.
Though. Good stories.
That was a good one.
I feel like that story took an hour and a half, but
all my stories do. That's why I asked you if you wanted to tell it.
It's cool, Oh, look at the pups. Look at this one.
Oh my God, she's adorable. Where's the heathen? Is he outside still?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Boy, he's excited that he gets to be outside again. He's kind of a jerk when he doesn't get to be outside.
I can't believe that December's almost over already. And that, like, in just a couple of weeks, it's going to be 2021.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My mom's birthday is tomorrow.
Hey, big shout out. Happy
and then-
birthday to Lori Lee.
Mama.
Happy birthday tomorrow to you, even though it'd be cool if it was today, because then we could sing you happy birthday. But it's not, so we can't.
Well, technically, this episode will be out tomorrow. Probably.
Maybe. Doubt it.
So, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you.
To me. Happy birthday.
To me.
To you. Happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday.
me.
Oh.
Happy birthday to me.
I should have known.
Yep, I win.
You know, I was literally just going to give you credit for not doing that because that's what you always do in songs.
Yeah.
You always make it about you.
It's always about me.
Which is okay because a lot of things are about me. Yeah, Dad, I admitted it. They have to be. Somebody's got to be the boss around here.
It's important for you guys to know that we actually just decorated our tree right before starting this episode.
Technically, it already had its lights on.
It had lights on it, but that was it. We
our
didn't put any
ornaments.
ornaments on it. So we did
We
this
have our Colorado one
for
right here.
this episode.
Colorado, right there.
Colorado.
My pineapple, Coca-Cola. Shout out to my mom for annually giving me Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
And that way I could put them on my tree and love them every year. That's my favorite tradition. I know you've heard me talk about this a million times, but did we talk about this last week?
Probably.
The Christmas lights and ornaments. I don't know if I mentioned the ornaments because we were just talking about that Christmas light show and Christmas Eve and pizza, I think is what we had talked about. But yeah. But every year on Christmas Eve, my mom would give, or my parents, but for some reason, I felt like they always came from my mom. So every year, my mom gave us ornaments on Christmas Eve. That was the one gift that we got to open every year before Christmas. And so it's just added to our personal ornament collection my whole life. Sometimes more than one ornament in 1 year, you know? I remember the year that we went, when I was in high school, and we went to Florida for Christmas. And I'm not hating on my parents right now. It's just a funny memory to me. But for my birthday, which is 2 days after Christmas, on my birthday, you know, Florida was our trip that was our Christmas present for our family. My parents sat us down and said, do you guys want Christmas presents or do you want to go to Florida? We were like, Florida, we're going to Disney, you know. But I still thought that on my birthday, I'd still probably get something small, you know, because it wouldn't be fair to give the other kids, their presents any other time of the year, but not me, because I was spoiled. I feel like I was spoiled.
I feel like you were spoiled.
Or not spoiled, but selfish.
That too.
Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways,
talking about going to Florida.
Okay, so sorry. So my birthday present 2 days after Christmas was an ornament. That was my birthday present.
Are you holding a grudge?
No.
Wow.
I just said, like, I'm not like hating on my parents or anything. It's just a really funny story. You were
Sorry, Kenny Lee,
supposed to
your
laugh.
daughter did not appreciate that
Well, it
birthday ornament.
doesn't matter what we say. He's going to take it that way anyways.
Yeah, you're
And
absolutely
he's
right.
going to put it all over Facebook.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to
He's
do.
going to put something on my Facebook, comment on something. I see how it is. Or,
Whatever.
Mom was always the favorite.
We do
not
enjoy
me.
We do enjoy getting ornaments every year, though. It is a good tradition.
Anyways, that was
And-
my point. Is
And
that
as a matter of fact, it actually is kind of nice, and this isn't any disrespect to my family or anything, but we really don't have a whole lot of traditions that we do for Christmas, and that's fine. It just wasn't something that we did, so it was kind of nice becoming part of your family and kind of having some of those traditions. It's kind of nice. All right.
I was kind of
there goes
hoping
my feeling. So no more left.
your last feeling. Shout out to my dad.
Yep.
'Cause he
One
says
last
that-
feeling is gone.
He says that all the time. That hit me in my last feeling. Or whatever he says. I don't think I said that right.
Probably not.
There goes my last one. My last feeling. He just recently said that on something, and I can't remember what it
Did
was
he?
for. Yes.
Nice.
I think my whole fam was in on it.
This isn't very comfortable sitting on the floor, though.
No, it's very difficult.
My back already hurts. From it. Omelette du fromage. Yeah, I know French. You're welcome.
How many languages have you taken?
4. And I'm not fluent in any of them.
Spanish, French, Chinese, Japanese?
Yep.
In that order?
Yep. Out of all of them, though, I enjoyed Japanese the most. And I actually really want to look over all of my stuff again and
If you
start
don't
to
use it,
relearn
you lose it.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to learn a second language and become fluent in it.
Yeah.
Just to
It takes a lot of
have more
dedication.
diversity in my life,
Mhm.
But I've only, other than my 8th grade world languages class, did you have a class like that? That was probably one of my
No.
favorite classes. Because you got to learn so many different languages. But I mean, it was all intro. These are all, like, I'm pretty sure it was a 1-year long class, a whole year, I think. And it counted as like I don't want to say science credit. So, anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah. Other than my world languages class, I've only ever taken Spanish, and that was in high school. I don't remember taking any foreign languages in college. What little college I had.
We started taking Spanish, I believe, in 7th grade. And then in 8th grade was when I met Eli, actually. He was in my Spanish class.
Oh, I thought you guys knew each other before that for some
Maybe.
reason.
Maybe it was 7th grade. I think 8th grade. I don't know. Eli could probably remember better than I do. We talked about our Spanish teacher. Remember how, unfortunately, she cried because a lot of the students were very disrespectful to her. But anyway, we won't get into that. But yeah, we started taking Spanish in middle school, and then I had Spanish all through high school. And then you would think after like 5 or 6 years of Spanish, I would be pretty good at it, but I was really bad at Spanish. But then, yeah, after Spanish, I took like 1 or 2 years off before I went to college. And then it wasn't until like my third year at KVCC or something like that, deciding what I freaking wanted to do with my life. I took French. I didn't like that, barely passed that. And that was when I transferred to Western. I decided to go to uh,
That was bothering me. I wanted to get it.
Chinese and Japanese. Anyway, yeah, that was it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kirsten, you have created a monster.
I was already kind of a blanket hoarder, you know?
Yeah.
I think I was, anyways. I have a lot of blankets. So,
Nothing.
this week was a long week.
Yeah.
Long week.
Yes, it
for
was.
Work. Very long week. I worked over 50 hours. I think it was about 52 hours, which I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who work that regularly. And I'm sure you work, whatever, harder than me, I guess. I don't know. It was just, for me, it was out of the norm of my schedule. So it was difficult for me. But just because the way the hours worked. Whoops.
Whoa.
That was aggressive. So for me, it was a long week.
Yeah, it was a long week.
I'm so glad it's over, and
Inventory.
I wish. Yeah, it was inventory week at work, and it's a lot of counting and data entry involved.
Mm-hmm.
Physical labor. I wasn't able to do much of that this year because last year I threw my back out doing inventory. And I still, because nobody else was around, I still had to come in.
Yep. Whatever.
So this year I was like, I can't put my body through that again.
Right.
Because it's not worth it. I don't.
Yeah, I can.
The salary, I don't receive any extra compensation for it.
I can definitely say that it was nice not having to be part of inventory because
I don't want to talk about that. Makes me mad.
I know.
That makes me so mad.
Whatever.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not mad at any one single person for that. It just.
I get it.
Because it wasn't just you or your department. There were a lot of people that got out of inventory this year, and it was
for us
really, really hard.
For us, it was more because we still had work to do. Like, commercial was basically shut down.
Yeah, but I also had work to do.
I understand, but I'm like, are you still like were you still able to get a lot of your work done this week?
I was actually kind of surprised that there wasn't more work this week because of COVID. I thought that we would still be busy right now. I thought that there would be a lot of like unit down, like emergency orders. I thought that there would be so many of those, and there really hasn't been that much. Mm-hmm. So COVID.
But that's kind of my point.
Still affected it, but just not the way I thought that it was going to.
But that's kind of my point is with VS30 still running, it was still a normal day.
Yeah.
For us, there wasn't nothing slowed down. Because in all honesty, commercial really doesn't have that many issues.
That's good.
Yes.
For how many different things we produce on our side compared to your side, or not your side, but that side, Yeah. It's good. I mean, but you guys also have a lot more. We're like, in the manufacturing company that we work at, we won't get too specific, even though you already said something pretty specific. But there's one side it's like it's almost like there's two different businesses running out of the same building, because essentially two of them merged. But it's still the way that we do everything, it's still so separated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that side, the existing side, the pretty side, you know, and then it's our side that's like 50-year-old equipment. You know, everything's like, I mean, it's all still working and functioning. It's just not as pretty as the other side. But the other side is such a different type of business. Everything about that side is done differently than our side, you know? No, that's my water and my hot chocolate, please. Excuse me. Kitty! I said no.
Just curious.
No. He's so mad. He wants my hot chocolate so bad.
Yeah.
Are you?
Don't know. He was just sniffing the tree.
Oh.
Don't. He's fine.
Kitty, I'm sorry. Come
Leave
here.
him alone. He's just gonna sit back there.
I'll kill you.
All right.
Don't ever
You
talk
heard
to
it.
me like that
Live
again.
TV. She threatened to kill me.
It's not live. This could be edited. In fact, I don't even know who edits this. You could have paid them.
You
to edit
edit this.
I do. I do.
You hear
I
that?
know.
She threatened to kill me, and now she's going to edit it out. You're
They
gonna
would
have
never
to
hear it.
You're gonna have to edit that out too. There's a lot of editing. What if I just started speaking in riddles?
Well, our shit will probably get taken down, or I'll get
Shit'll?
sued. Or I'll get sued because you got too specific about work.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you'll get sued, and then really I'll get sued because we're married.
Well, I didn't say anything confidential.
I know. It's just one of those things.
Aaron, stop.
Is she growling?
Yeah.
Hey.
He's getting too close to her. She doesn't like it.
Dang dogs.
Man, what time is it?
6 o'clock. We're getting there. I feel like it's so weird because I feel like we haven't been doing this that long. We burned through, different topics earlier. We started off really strong here. We had a lot of things that just popped up in our heads. We didn't have anything predetermined that we were going to talk about.
Predetermined.
Hot pockets. That's exactly where my mind went. Oh, you showed me a new song that within the past, I think it was this week, maybe last week. Showed me a new song, and it's
Which one? I
so
showed you.
dope.
Don't play music.
I'm not gonna play it. I want to look it up and see what it was.
Oh. You should call into Josh and Eli's radio show. And,
shout out to Button Boys.
Yeah, big shout out to the Button Boys.
So
Josh and Eli.
Is it too early for me to say that I feel like we're in the podcast business?
Yes.
I just feel like we're getting cooler because we have friends that have podcasts.
Maybe they do it for pity. Maybe it's pity.
Why would they do it for pity? What does that mean?
I don't know.
That sounds like an insult.
I guess.
We text each other too much. We text each other too much.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. Okay, so the song is called Cracks by Another Sky.
Yep. And
it's so good.
I texted it to her. Beep boop, beep boop. And it sent beep, to boop, her beep, phone. Beep, beep.
Oh my God, you're gonna hate this.
And then
10 years from now when we watch this.
And then she received it. Boop, boop, beep, boop. And it opened. And she read it. Mm-hmm. Or open it on Spotify.
Shout out to Spotify.
Sponsor us.
Oh my God. Shout out to Spotify. We still need to get all of our shit together. We need to get on there. We need to get this put on Spotify too. Oh my God.
But anyway.
I remember when I first got Spotify and Spotify wasn't cool yet.
Yeah.
They didn't have the subscription yet.
I liked Spotify when it first came out.
Well,
It
Spotify
was
when
a
it first
radio.
came
Yeah,
out, it was a radio,
just
and
like
you
Pandora.
you could like songs and stuff, and you could still technically listen to those songs. But you had to be connected to the internet, or was it a radio? Was it only a radio? Shoot, I don't remember. How do I not remember? I remember the first playlist I built on Spotify, so it couldn't have just been a radio. Anyways, you still had to listen to ads and everything because even though it was free, there were still ads. So when they came out with the subscription, it was like you can download your songs so they're available offline. So you're not actually downloading the song you don't like. It's not like you purchase the song on iTunes. You get to take it with you anywhere you go, You can't transfer them to a USB or a CD, or not that anybody does that anymore. But anyways, my point is it's only available on that device or any device
Shout out
that
to the
offers Spotify.
illegal music downloader, LimeWire. Did you ever use LimeWire?
Yeah.
God.
It got to be too much of a pain in the butt, though.
To download music?
Yeah, it was kind of a pain in the butt.
Don't incriminate yourself.
So,
speaking of which, I never downloaded music illegally, and nor did Bailey. It never happened.
This is all not official, like the story and everything. Anyways, there was a way you could convert YouTube videos into songs. I started doing that after a while.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It was. I have no idea how dangerous it was for like my computer or anything, but it was. It was a website where you copied the link to a YouTube video, you popped it into this generator, you'd click a button, and it would convert it to an MP3 and download it straight to your computer.
That's cool.
I don't remember what that website was. If it's still functioning, I have no idea.
I didn't even know.
But anyways,
that existed.
Spotify.
Love Shout out Spotify. Sponsor us.
So anyways, we ended up upgrading to the family plan, and there's mostly my family members.
Yeah, you guys owe us money
on it. Well, the way I see it is we use
Ethan's
just kidding. Hulu, and we use Maeve and Chelsea's nothing because I don't pay for anything. Well, whatever.
Well,
I don't really care. We'd still pay for it
our
anyways.
Netflix. Somebody is paying for their Netflix.
They're not using our Netflix.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who is, though.
Me?
I don't know who is. Maybe Mavis? Shoot. I don't know.
Hi, kitty. Nope.
Hi.
Sorry.
Oh,
no.
I'm so sorry, kitty. I would love that moment with you cuddling right here. I really would, but I can't have you on the blanket. Sorry, buddy. Anyways.
We gotta get those steaks.
Oh, yeah, we're making steak for dinner. Okay, this will be the last thing we talk about because...
Steak dinner?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then...
And on a good note.
Then we'll end it. Yeah, we're having steak for dinner.
And potatoes. And a vegetable.
Just like oven-baked cheesy potatoes, but not made from scratch or anything because we're those people. We like to make things out of a box.
Yep, that
saves
unhealthy
time.
Shiznit.
Yep. Eventually, we'll get less lazy and actually take time to make.
Well, things. we make mashed potatoes and things.
Sometimes. Yeah, we do. It's not like we don't. I just wanted convenience.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted convenience for this evening.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. If we don't see you or talk to you between now and Christmas, all of our family and friends, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
We love you guys. And thanks for tuning in to episode 9
of Just Us.
And sometimes other people.
Sorry. I didn't think you were going to end it just yet. I thought we were going to... No, we were talking about steak. And then... Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I got you all comfy. Why don't I fit in? Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! And a happy Hanukkah, too.